vortex, something that I think I should talk about because it's something that I often forget to talk about. People that don't like me. No, I'm talking about myself here, but I'm sure that this will apply to everybody. We all have people that we don't like, and we all have people that don't like us. Most of the time, that feeling is mutual, okay? There are people in this comedy scene, there are people on the internet, there are people in my family, most of my family. There are people that I've lived around, people that I've worked with. We just don't like each other. Like the energy, it's fine. This used to really bother me because I always assume that something's my fault. I feel like I have the opposite problem of so many people because it just seems like people go out of their way to like remove themselves from any kind of blame whatsoever. Whereas, I could end up in one of those like, metoo situations, but still I'd be like, well, I walked my happy ass into that situation and I did these drugs or whatever, so it's like if people would just stop thinking that they're so perfect, stop thinking that, they're never at fault for anything, like that would make the world a way better place because people would work on themselves if they realized that they were capable of making mistakes, And if you realize that and you asked forgiveness, for whatever it was, but especially from yourself, like please, Lord, help me forgive myself because I can't forgive myself for a lot of things that I've done in the past. I can't. So it's good that there's somebody that can, since I suck at that. It's way easier for me to forgive other people that have wronged me than it is for me to forgive myself. Most people are the opposite, from what I've seen. So my gatherings of living in America for as long as I have, almost 38 years now. It's so depressing to say that out loud. But, yeah, it's just like people really hate being flawed. But I've always known, I've always been very well aware of this information, that I am not much of anything without God. So, everything good that is in me at all, everything funny, everything talented, everything interesting is because of God. It's because God gave me this really interesting perspective, and I just kind of chase the instinct that I know comes from Him, and this is where my instincts have led me. Now, some people might not understand, but I think my life's pretty fucking amazing considering. So, anyway, what I was originally bringing up about not being liked or not liking somebody else. Well, I'm the type person, I'm gonna slink down here because I feel like eating. I'm gonna act like your average American with a TV dinner, watching TV. Only it's gonna be you, Vortex. You're the TV. I just added blueberries to the salad and it's made it so much better. It was already really good. My salads are just amazing. See, I look pregnant, don't I? Let me tell you, if I ever got pregnant, I would have the baby. I would. I would literally, run to the Amish community and, get down on my hands and my knees and beg them to take me. Because I ain't raising a child here. Fuck that shit. Luckily, there's, different communities like that right around the corner. So there's, old school Amish, horse and buggy Amish, and then you have the Mennonite, which is a little bit more modern, but still not, I don't think they do the internet, so that's good. That's where we're at. Obviously we're sitting in a vehicle. As a woman. No, really though. It's not a good idea for women to drive. Ronit is in the rehab to get better because she broke some shit when she was in her accident and totaled her vehicle. Now, I don't know if it was either her fault or the other woman's fault. It's still always a woman's fault, right? Right? I promise I don't hate women. I want what's best for them. They think that tough love is hate. No. I'm sorry. I forgot. But yeah. It's okay that you don't like somebody. But I want to get along with everybody, like, especially people I work with. I want to have, like, an amicable relationship with everybody. Like, that's my ideal. So whenever anybody comes at me, like, my natural reaction is to be like, whatever I did, I'm sorry. And let's just be friends. You know? But I realize, especially working in the service industry, it's just like, no, you're not going to get along with everybody. But I'm really grateful for my experience in the service industry because it's taught me to, like, let shit go and not make a big deal about anything or take shit personally. And that's something that a lot of people, like, these internet brains, they literally have the internet for brains. You know? They do. Because everything they know, like, they know because of the internet. Now, this can be a good thing for like, the small faction of people in society that know how to use things right, such as yours truly, but everybody else, they're completely fucked up in the head. And I feel bad for them because there weren't any guardrails when this shit came out. But anyway, sorry, another side rant all about technology. Per usual. I'm sorry. My last name is gross for a reason, okay? That's gotta be my excuse to be disgusting. I'm not ladylike at all, dude. Especially, like, not when I eat. For some reason, though, it's easier for me to eat if other people watch me eat. Is that weird? That must be a courtesy of mental illness. But I don't, like, people with personality disorders are really, really weird about different habits. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Approval. It's like, I don't have to meet anybody's approval. They don't have to meet mine either, you know? And I think that's why. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't bother me ever. Especially if I'm within close quarters of that person. It's like, no, I want us to have decent connection, you know? So it's not awkward. But, you know, a lot of people, though, I mean, there are people in this comedy scene that hate my fucking guts because I've taken risks that they don't agree with me taking as a whitey. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, honey. Just don't. I mean, anything that people want to say about me is not true. Based off my lifestyle, dude. I notice a lot of shit. And I also notice that most people don't notice that shit. And if you say anything that's politically incorrect, people are going to call you all kinds of names. But those people are fucking pussies. Kill yourself, pussies. Kill yourselves. Fucking waste of space. You're sucking all the life and the joy out of everything. It's halfway decent about this world. But anyway, yeah, see, I don't want them to like me. Fuck them. Like, it's okay. Like, I want to have a nice relationship with people. Like, I'm not going to be mean to anybody. I'm not going to be hateful. Like, this might seem hateful, but this is my fucking art. This is internalized. Put it in the vault content, okay? I call it stream of consciousness. But live stream?